City Boys up once again. Johnny Depp won his defamation case against Amber Hurd. I'm not sure if you guys know, but my man was able to pocket 15 M's from that woman.
As he should.
And the jury gave him that.
He had to fight.
Yeah, because it says he was awarded $10 million in compensation damages, as well as $5 million in punitive damages. And then it also said that the jury also awarded Amber $2 million in compensation damages and stuff. But this is a big win, you know. When have you really heard?
She got a $2 million discount.
$2 million, so that's 13 mil.
Wow.
I wonder who gives the money first, though. But
has to be the winner.
Yeah.
I don't owe you nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, when have you really heard? I mean, outside of like the Adele situation, because I know Adele had to pay her husband. I think that was
And he was a cheese ball.
Yeah, he's just a regular guy. He got a bag.
Average Joe.
He got a bag, so.
But he was there in the beginning.
Yeah, from there.
But her glow up is just phenomenal.
Yeah, definitely. And we knew she wanted a brother anyway.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, she got my man.
You see the dude that got the money though? Like he
Listen.
He looks like he work at Micro Center or something.
I'm so done.
Like, what? He just came up though. I ain't gonna beat him. He came
it was
up,
a big
but still
come up,
though,
man.
he like.
Who you dating, Adele?
Cause who she go with? She go with that agent right now.
Yeah, Rich Paul. Yeah, Rich
Getting
Paul.
money. He ain't worried about that.
Listen.
Oh yeah, he locked. He about pregnant.
He locked
her ass.
in.
About
Yeah,
pregnant
she
her
looking
ass.
good too. She on the thick side.
What do you think? Like, because Amber Heard made a comment after the decision, she was more so saying that she feels like that's a big setback for women in this country, as far as like how Johnny Depp got awarded that money, and you know she got to pay. Like, how do you feel about that?
Amber, quit doing weird shit. Stay in your place.
Stay in her place.
She's playing with shit.
And you made a lot of women, and I ain't gonna say your color, bad.
Yeah.
Period. With even having a voice, she made it. I think she's gonna make it harder now.
You want another
For the-
real? I think Johnny was done, and she couldn't handle it.
I couldn't handle
Oh,
you,
she
Johnny.
couldn't do the average.
I don't
like,
think she wanted the. He probably one day was like, "I'm sick of your weird shit."
You like shit in the bed.
And I think when you're financially in a place to do that, it really is like, once I feel like financials is not a problem, you really get to like know a person.
Yeah.
Because you're not worried about building anything. We got it. So he one day he just woke up and was like, "You weird," and I'm gone.
I think
She was like,
for me, it's no way that was the first time she put that shit.
come on.
He
no.
probably went through 5 sets of sheets, 4 different mattresses,
I say
Man.
15.
and he
15
was
of
just
each.
like, you know what? I don't even deserve this.
But why are we playing with shit?
Right.
Cause you know people, white folks shit in the shower. And
He's like, that was human shit.
No, wasn't it was the dog shit.
Was it dog shit?
I want to say she picked.
I
it
mean,
up
they
and
put a whole
like,
visual out there on Twitter, man. So
Maybe
it
she was
hers.
just pissed. One
yeah,
day.
I thought it was hers.
Yeah, it was
about
hers for
what?
sure.
What are you pissed about? That I don't want to be with you.
White people say.
You know, women.
I ain't gonna say. I ain't even gonna put a
That
color
was her
on
waiting
it.
to exhale.
I ain't
I'm
gonna put a
waiting
color on
to
it.
exhale this
Because-
dog shit on your bed.
Let's be real. Black females do. They take it there.
Yeah, we setting shit on fire.
Oh yeah.
Slash tires.
I mean,
Everything.
shit. They not gonna play with no shit. But they set your shit on fire, cut it up, bleach it.
Bleach your Jordans.
What?
Sneaker collection gone.
Did you just hold on?
Don't leave 'em.
Talking about like, did y'all see that video of that woman? Her husband.
You talking about the ashes?
Yes, that is
Yeah,
a
man.
bit much. He
see, that-
cheated. Okay, I understand, but you just dumped the whole urn in his mom's ashes in the ocean.
But see, I didn't like click on like the
I didn't see
article.
that.
But she was arrested, so I'm trying to figure out like
That's a law.
You can't do that.
what's
can't do
what's
that.
the
That's
law?
disregarding
You
somebody's
can't
human. Like
you can't dump someone's ashes.
yeah, human. That's like disregarding.
That's
it.
like murder still.
Not murder.
I'm just saying.
It's like disregarding like the body.
It's
disrespectful.
disrespectful.
disrespecting the dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was trying to sound technical, but you
Yeah.
didn't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, like that's
Like
crazy.
that's what I mean. That is extreme.
And you know what the crazy thing is that nowadays everything got to get recorded.
Everything.
Because she could have did that behind the scenes.
She went viral.
She wanted
And she had to, hey, make sure you give me.
But it's
you
so
got the angle?
crazy. It's so crazy stuff like that. They come back out and be a millionaire.
Yeah,
I
but
think
she
shit like
not,
that.
She not gonna.
They
be
catch me outside, girl. Perfect example.
She might get in more
That is-
trouble though.
She's popular because of ignorance.
Mm-hmm.
So like so with
One of the biggest paid influencers.
yeah
That.
hey, that is a fact. So one thing I kind of thought of like with the Amber Heard situation, because the jury didn't go in her favor. Now that's also a similar topic with the Deshaun Watson case. With like over the week, I think the 23rd alleged victim came out and said, I think she said like at first she was frightened, but when she saw, I think there was a series or an interview where another woman came out and said, allegedly what Deshaun Watson did to her made her feel uncomfortable. So now I'm like, okay, we know in the civil, because it was a civil or was it federal that didn't go through?
I don't know which one, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, so that's kind of like, okay, that didn't go through, but is that going to be, are women going to feel like that's another setback for us because now it seems like in the bigger eye, we're not being believed for what our accusations and stuff are.
Now I can say this about when it comes to the celebrity side and allegations start coming out of all the crap. Some of them are telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Some are very just falsely and feel like, oh, it's an opportunity. I was with him too. I can hop on this train and probably get something. Now, this is the when I say stuff in other episodes, it's about the moral of the person. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people get with celebrities and they know what it is. Like they know what's up. You know what I mean? If you are participating in that action, that's why a lot of them have them sign contracts and stuff.
Yeah, the non-confidentiality and
Yeah,
stuff.
so, like I said, a lot of them do encounter some of these people with power and influence and think they can get away with whatever. And they abuse. They're not good people, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you just gotta pay attention. You gotta put yourself as a human being. You gotta know what situation you're putting yourself in.
Right.
If you go into a celebrity's room at 2 a.m,
It's demon time. You know what time we
I
on.
mean, come on now. You're not going up there to have cakes and ice cream and talk about your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
You're not.
Some ice cream.
Yeah, I'm going up there with Bill Cosby. We taking Jello shots. It's 1:30 in the morning.
And I think now, like it's been going on, but you know how everything is recorded, everything is there for the regular common people, the citizens to see. I feel like a lot of stuff now is like we're on like that trending because it's like every 3 years we kind of get like some crazy things, and then it's like a group of people that continue to do the same stuff over and over.
You gotta think people back in the day too that had money were groomed and mingled with people that had money.
Yeah.
So all them weird little shits and fantasies and all that weird shit. They always been doing it. But the day and age of these new people, they can go viral and get that type of money, and then they start hanging with them folks, and they be like, they still normal people. They just got money overnight.
Yeah.
They like, y'all weird as fuck. Y'all doing some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So they not used to that type of like rich. That's why a lot of them are independent. They don't do certain stuff with people. And it's understandable because they don't want to mingle with that. They don't want to be around that.
Yeah.
They don't feel, organic, I should say.
And I could have sworn too that some of Amber's story didn't add up either.
Yeah, there was
She look like she don't add up.
Yeah,
there were a lot
so
of
that was
holes in
kinda-
her story. Now let me ask you this, Dre. What you doing with $15 million if a shorty did you wrong? What's the first thing you gonna go buy?
15. First of all, I probably already got 15 if this type of money is getting weighed around, so it's kind of hard. But I mean, you know, we gonna take a nice vacation on her. Take all my homeboys.
I'm so bad.
We you feel me? Mingle.
You gonna be on the yacht club?
Yeah, come on, bring.
Yacht club.
Listen, you can even +1 on this one. Go ahead and bring a family member to tell them we outside. Then, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I would do something to be petty. Like invest in something that she got that's public.
Oh,
Hey, you know what I think? I think I would like rent out a. You know how people have like the helicopter, and then it like has the banner or something like that. So I sit here and say like, "Got you, bitch, got you." Just
But
right
Johnny
on the front
seems
line.
very humble, so I don't see him doing that. But I'm saying for me, because you just tried it, and I'm gonna have to try you too. I'm gonna do something that I know is gonna tick you off, but it's not gonna hurt us at the same time. Like,
yeah, I can see that from Johnny. 'Cause
I would
Johnny is very
invest
petty
in
to
something that she owns.
Get like majority shares or something like that.
Now we together.
Cut her
forever,
out.
since you wanted to be together.
me. Since you like putting shit
I'm
on
your
shit.
boss now.
Okay.
Moving on, man. Moving on. You know, we're still talking about like the gun control debate that's going on around around this country. Here recently, you know, we're from Columbus, Ohio, and they did just pass a bill that now is on its way to Governor Mike DeWine. Is it DeWine? DeWine? But DeWine, DeWine's desk once again. So if this bill does get passed by the governor, I believe it now goes up to the Supreme Court, right? Or is it just like once?
No, it went through the court already, so now it's with the governor. He just has to sign off on that.
Okay, so
what they trying to take the guns back off?
So with this bill, this is House Bill 99, which was already passed, and what this bill entails is that teachers will now be able to carry guns while being on school premises as well as in the classroom. Now, the thing that they would have to do is that they would have to have up to 24 hours of initial training, then up to 8 hours of requalification training annually. So it kind of makes sense because it's kind of like the same thing as the CCW, but you're not up there for 24 hours.
You're not.
But then you run into this problem. What if you have a female teacher or older lady that gets out muscled for her weapon? Now what?
Yeah, that is.
She
Well,
done
you
got
know
her
they used to
ass
have
beat
the
in her
teacher
gun took.
aides, so it's more than sometimes it's more than one
the
person.
way Columbus,
Not
the
Columbus
way
City.
Columbus, they talking about how much money we need.
Come
We need
on,
more money.
exactly. First
You
of
know,
all,
we can't even get central air in
listen,
our high schools.
our
and our
teachers
schools.
is normally the outside teacher. They ain't getting no break. The morning opener,
Yep.
the lunchroom duties. You feel me? They already doing 5 jobs inside. The only job they getting paid for is to be a teacher.
Yeah.
With you all being parents, like what are things that you're concerned, you know, with sending your child off to school and stuff, and now there's a possibility like, because there's my teacher can protect my son, but then there's also, well,
What if
my
he gets
teacher has
scared?
a gun while teaching my son or my daughter
Get scared.
math, science, or history. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or teach these goddamn securities in these school police officers to do something.
Yeah.
Because
see,
why
not
wasn't
every-
it an officer on the premises?
At all.
Every school I've been to got an officer there.
Yeah.
Don't matter what grade it was. It was
Officer
always an
Little.
officer.
yeah, Officer Little, shout out to Little out there.
Yeah.
But they trying to be so daggone cheap. They got the officers in trying to cover 2 schools, and they one officer, and it be the oldest one.
So what do you like what do you as a mother, like, you know, you have a son,
Yeah.
how do you feel about like the news of this bill?
I'm excited because from what happened to those kids was unfortunate. And I feel like it would help more of the confidence that we would have more into the teacher of them protecting them while I'm away from them. However, what scares me is that a teacher who could potentially misuse their power of being able to carry.
I feel like it should
in
be
schools.
a limit. I'm down with it, but I feel like it should only be like a holder for a hallway.
So is it carrying? So
That's carrying. So it's like
It's
carrying.
like-
Essentially, I can have it right on my hip, or unless they throw some type of clauses in that bill where
Because it gotta be
has
secured,
Yeah, it has
I
to be
feel like.
secure or something like that.
And
But
that's why I say you run into the problem of what if you got an elderly teacher, an old brittle lady? When
She
these
bringing
young
it-
jokers get
She bringing a Magnum.
I see a revolver. But just imagine if she gets strong armed for her weapon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She might be fearful of taking somebody's life and get bullied up out the gun. Now the dude got the gun.
Yep.
And it's at least 6 people dead or however it holds.
And what I noticed, and I was talking about this in the shop this week, you know, like with the police force, we have all these policemen on traffic duty. They out here giving off tickets and stuff. If we are 6 over the speed limit, not 10, not 20, but 6.
They need some more money for them.
I'm just saying, like, we could take less off of the traffic and put more into the school.
Yeah, but then you
gotta
think that's more money. The schools are spending money. They're not making the money. They costing. They not. But we need public schooling though.
Yeah, because isn't
So-
the public, our schools is a part of
It's
our taxes
yeah,
and stuff.
that's what I'm
like,
saying. You got to think that's an outlet for money. They're not making money from that. They're making money from traffic
tickets and stuff.
So what is going to get more attention?
them traffic tickets.
That makes sense.
Exactly. So my thing is this: I feel like they should take some money or take some new officers or whatever the case may be, and train, or maybe just train the security that's at the schools too, because security and officers at the schools 2 different things. They normally have train your security team, or how many? Normally it's 2 of them.
Yeah. That
Train
goes-
them with the weapon. They're always at the school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when the officer is not there, the school is still have somebody that can protect them to a degree, or hire more people. I don't feel like a teacher should have to worrying about safety
And
trying
teaching your
to
kids for 8 hours.
her
and
job
stuff.
now, the whole program or however they teach may have to change, because now they got to play defense in their mind.
And like, so now,
trying to-
and then that's just like, because teachers go to college to become teachers.
Yeah,
for
they ain't
education.
coming to be police
so
officers.
now it's like,
Listen.
when I'm on a college campus and I'm considering becoming a teacher, oh damn, we gotta have.
you gotta go train.
Yeah, we gotta have gun safety classes too.
You might get some what's the volunteer hours you got to have? Might as well go to the academy down the way.
Yep.
See, what's they called, the walkers with the green and yellow shirts.
Did they speak about any like increase of their income with those teachers?
Nah, you're not gonna do that.
it's
I mean,
not.
hey, teachers are broke.
They are
They
not.
are.
Yeah, that's what I'm
don't be making
saying.
money.
So why?
You put. I feel like this. If I was a teacher, you put more on my
plate?
I
Yeah.
need more money on my plate too.
To compensate.
You feel me?
Okay.
So, moving on, man. I know this is going on around the country. A lot of people complaining about them gas prices.
Come on, man.
Where we at now, man? I think I saw today $4.78. JP Morgan was saying how we may be by August up to $6.28.
I believe it.
I
Rent
think people,
high, gas high,
groceries high.
everything too damn high.
Yep.
Too damn high.
Terrible produce high.
Yeah.
God
Like,
damn,
you
Joe,
like,
what is you in there
Y'all
doing?
stressing me, especially with the strawberries
Listen, now
and the
I knew the
peanut
gas
butter.
prices was going to be high. They was
situation.
high as hell when Obama was in office. They was $4.99. Let's not
Yeah.
act like his shit
And,
wasn't
yeah.
high.
Then it
But
cut- it went down,
goddamn,
yeah.
Joe, I mean, increase the minimum wage or something.
Mm-hmm.
Joe,
Something.
you need to
Send
take
a
care of my
stimulus.
student loans.
Listen, you know what it is, man. They
People
trying to
still
get
waiting
that
on student
stimulus
loans,
money
ain't
back.
Listen. Yeah, I spoke on
getting the
that.
stimulus
I said
money
like
back,
a lot of people didn't understand. Like, when have we ever got something free
Ever in your
from the
life.
government? They gave out, what was it, like 3 checks?
Inflated,
It was 3
Yeah.
checks.
inflated
Yeah, it was three.
everything.
Yeah.
Inflated everything.
I
So
remember
all them big businesses
Peak
get
pandemic,
money.
gas was cheap.
It
so
was.
the companies,
was.
they coming back. They're re-upping. So it's
Yeah,
like,
they like y'all outside. I see y'all. We need
Yeah.
that money back.
And it's so
Summer.
crazy because, like, with the inflation and everything, you know, they raise up gas, they raise up housing. They're essentially getting their money back and then some.
Yeah.
And some.
So it's like, damn, y'all done became the bank.
And what you gonna do? Nothing.
Nope, you gonna
Nothing
pay that.
you can do. I mean,
Yep.
You gotta use your car, right?
You know, because a lot of them, they already paying the car payment, so they
I
can't
think
trade
we
it
should
in and
have
get a
more
Tesla.
work from home jobs.
I'm
Than
start riding a bike. I don't know.
I am.
But they can't do that with business. Businesses are making their employees because they
Some
got
of them are coming back.
and they got tax breaks and all that during the pandemic too. But now that's why I'm saying
You heard
you gotta
what-
pay attention.
You heard
First,
what Elon said?
What?
He said, if you don't come back, what? Basically, you fired, basically.
duh, that's what all jobs. And literally, they're forcing you to come back. And you want to know what's so crazy? If you pay attention to the pandemic, first you had to pay for the shot. Then the shot was free. Then if you come and work for us, you get vaccinated, we'll pay you this.
Yep.
Then it was like, shit, we got $100, come take this shot.
Yeah.
It's like, how did it go from costing to being free and getting extras from
You
it?
know, the crazy thing, like in Columbus, right? I think this is during the pandemic. They basically said, didn't they have a lottery system? If you were to take the vaccination, that you would be put in a raffle for $1 million.
Yeah.
And
All
I ain't
type
never
of-
seen who that winner was in Columbus.
Ford, all them big car companies was giving shit away for free.
Mm-hmm.
If you was just entering that you vaccinated with your card showing that, all that. That's because the government was looking out for them during that time. Because y'all had no workers outside.
Yep.
Nobody's on these plants. I do HVAC, so it was a shortage of doing jobs because it was no workers to put the motherfucking units together at the warehouses. We get our shit from, most places get our shit from like neighboring states that make shit in the Midwest. So all that shit, and if you could get it, it was the most expensive because nobody else has it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard as a small business to compete with big businesses because they're buying in bulk. They're buying 50K plus at a time. They're going to get the first dib and the best price.
Yep.
So a small business like ourselves, like we got to hustle and grind, wake up early, drive out of state to see if another state got it. If we do, buy as much as we can when we there, come back, drive. You know what I'm saying? It's costing to do all of that.
it's scarce. It's
Yeah.
scary. Like
And then that's why they force him, but that's why it's like, hey, ain't no more free money, so everybody got to work again.
Now
You know what I'm saying?
check this out, man. Like, that's gonna be crazy. But ExxonMobil pocketed $5.5 billion after taxes. Chevron gained $6.3 billion, and Conoco Phillips made $5.8 billion. Now this is in the first 3 months of this year, and these are gas companies. I mean, my ass went to Robinhood. I was trying to see if I could buy some stock in that thing, but
I don't blame you.
yeah, man. Like I was like, man, that's just so crazy.
And then you gotta pay attention. Sports gambling is on the rise.
Yep.
It's stuff that's really getting money circulating back again.
And what they were saying was, I already said J.P. Morgan saying that it was going to be $6.28 this summer, but that's saying that
I ain't going nowhere. I mean, no offense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't ask me for no ride. You ain't gonna get money.
look,
no hot girl summer, no hot boy summer.
I am.
Hey, that's funny, like-
F-R-E-E in the house.
So I wonder if due to these gas prices, if people are still going out and doing their sneaky links.
Nigga, how you gonna find some gas money for that?
Oh my god,
By any means,
man.
to the pussy, here I come.
Coda, here I come, 450.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing.
Yeah.
You can get a quota for your sneaky link. I don't think they up the quota pass.
Boy,
Would you?
What?
if you gotta get on the quota to do that, boy, you don't need to be getting on the quota. To
I'm
do
about
that.
to catch on this Coda.
You need to be catching on
right
a
there.
job.
bike.
You need to be sneaking, linking with the plug and trying to get some funds.
Look,
that
Because
bike, bro.
boy, if
Hop
you
on that bike. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you doing all that to get it, then why you
Hell no.
gotta do all that to get it?
Buy a
Not the
scooter.
bike. You ain't hopping on the
I
bike.
feel like you should put that effort in getting some money to
You
the
pulling
vehicle.
you pulling up to this sneaky link with sweaty dick, sweaty boss.
Come on, man.
Cause of
Let me
bike.
take a
There's some
shower.
wipes. I don't know what to tell you.
Let me take a shower.
Get some wipes, baby.
I just got here.
Hey, you know it's about to go down. She hop in the shower when you get over
yeah.
there.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Nah,
Wait,
before,
let me
before she
put
start,
something on
you gotta be like, I
TV.
gotta clean up. Hold
Yeah.
on. I gotta clean up.
Wait.
Oh no. She normally puts something on the TV for you and then leave
yeah.
out to the shower. You know. You like, all right, you gotta get
Listen.
yourself together mentally.
You driving on your sneaky link?
I would drive.
Well, I'm not saying you got a sneaky link. I'm saying if
I
you had
would. I
allegedly.
You was driving
I
to your
would.
sneaky link. Everybody done had one now.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
definitely
Would
would.
you pay
Get
for
up.
his gas?
I just left.
Ooh,
the
hey,
car.
that's a good question. Would you pay for your sneaky links gas in this time
Hell
of need?
yeah. If I hear I don't got no gas, man, girl, I'm just cash at you.
Okay. Would women do that?
Would you do that if you
I ain't
allegedly?
gonna lie.
Yeah,
My
I
first
would.
Allegedly.
link
Yeah, I ain't gonna
was
lie.
picking
Yeah, I
me up.
would. Yep. How much
I
you
ain't had
need?
no car.
You get
Like that's when that's like first graduate.
$40
I was
holla.
gonna say,
How much
that's
is
high
it?
school.
How much is it for you to fill up your truck now?
Probably like 120.
Okay.
See, I'm looking at $78.
I'm looking.
16 gallons is what I get with my
I'm
car.
about to
Yeah,
say,
I'm looking at the
I'm
same.
under when I put 50 in. I'm under.
You like
I'm
like a quarter or something like
No,
that?
under a half.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like 120.
And like this is what I'm thinking. Do you ever feel like our gas is starting to become cheaper and cheaper as far as like the quality?
Yeah, because I'm
It don't even
noticing
smell
that
like
it's
gas
It's like
no
it's
more.
burning so
Yeah.
quickly.
I
Listen,
noticed
it
that.
don't even smell like gas no more. Like really go to the gas station and
It's-
like
you sniff
spray
it.
a little on ground. It don't smell like the old school.
Oh, I thought
It,
you
it
were saying
smell
you was
watered
sniffing the
down
nozzle.
like it's mixed with ethanol. Like
And I thought
Remember
about
you used to
that.
like the smell of gas? Did
Nah,
y'all
I
used
like
to
I
do
like
that?
permanent markers. I ain't like
Oh.
I ain't like no gas. smell.
you was getting high, boy. You ain't like that smell. You was getting fried. Just the good shit in
I
here.
like that.
Because I was wondering, I'm like, because you know something that they don't talk about, like it's really low key in America now, is the Ukraine. The Ukraine subject. It's not. We're not talking about the Ukraine and the Russia war anymore.
Cause we can't do nothing. Them boys took that land. It's over.
So I
we
was
can't
just
do
saying,
that.
like,
Shut up.
You feel me? Like, what can we say?
yeah, because you remember, like originally when it hit the fan,
Free Brittany Griner,
everything
though.
went crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Free Brit
Free-
Breaker home.
They,
Free
they
Big
had an
Jizzle.
update on her. I guess she's able to get
Send
in
emails
contact.
now.
Yeah.
Send emails.
Man, she over there with her toes up, man.
Stop
It's like,
playing.
oh,
I don't think so.
I don't know
Now,
what she
Russia.
Them
Nah,
crazy.
not in Russia.
We're gonna make an example out of you. Hold on. How did she get caught up over there?
She had
Marijuana.
it wasn't it was a pin or
Yeah, it
something
was
like
a
that.
pen.
a
vape
vape
pen.
pen.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I thought they had marijuana.
and they be
everywhere.
Yeah,
doing
it has some
and they
marijuana
be
in it,
doing
yeah.
steroids over there.
But they don't know. It's
That's
a law
crazy.
there that they
Drago.
can't.
Nah, I think legally can't they do steroids?
I'm not
That's
sure.
one of the places where I feel like it's legal steroids in
I'm
Russia
not
or
sure.
somewhere over there.
Now that explains Drago.
Bro, I'm
You know what I
dead
mean?
serious. If you look it up, I think they.
But it's not
legally
even
can take
about.
it.
It's not even about the charge. It's really the war. Like,
Yeah, she
Yeah.
American. She's a figure, and we gonna keep her as long as we can.
And then and then also
And you
like
can't do nothing about it
Her-
because she broke the rules.
her orientation, her beliefs. You know,
and
you,
she
you
gay.
can't do you can't do
she's
that in
gay,
Russia.
bro. Look, they are
Right.
killing girls. They find girls in the closet
Yep.
with another girl.
It's not like that in Russia.
They would probably stone them to death, bro. It's really fun. That's why I say America is a double edged sword living over here. You got the freedom of speech, but people don't realize the power of you having your freedom of speech.
Like your voice is really heard. here.
Like
It's
you,
heard.
somebody can hear you. Over there, they turn you in. Like, oh, they was talking about you, King. They was saying this and that. They were like, oh, for real? And they come get you about your bed. They like, you could say whatever you want about Joe Biden. You can say whatever.
I think we can say whatever about any president.
Yeah, you feel me?
Like-
Don't be on no over here like
Joe,
you
I
gonna
need
kill
my
him,
student
kill him
student
type
loans
shit.
dropped
Then they
off,
gonna get
please.
you for what would they call that?
Please.
They gonna get you for just saying you going straight
Hey.
lanky. But you can call his grandmother old crusty if she's still living. Talk about his dead ones. You can do all of that. You cannot do that over there.
You know the crazy thing, like before we move on to our next topic, like she was saying it on the low, but we still haven't got our
I need my
student debt
loans. Forgive me.
erased.
Man,
What's going on? What's going on with our college loans,
man,
B?
come on, that was to get your vote, little nigga.
Man.
Hey, you know what? That's crazy though. Think about this. Think about what presidents. I don't remember what Obama said.
We already
But
gave
think-
too much money away.
But think about what presidents say to the black community to get the vote.
Anything.
Anything.
Just
First
like
it was
niggas tell
jobs,
anything to females
Then
to
it
get the
was
draws.
college loans. Like I'm like, and
We gonna have a family and everything.
we easy as hell. You said you do what? Like Trump got us. I think a lot of black people gonna be like, man, Trump was so legendary. He got us some stimulus checks because not everybody knows that this is why the country is in a shithole with the gas, with the stock market,
Oh, you
with
think-
everything.
No,
Like,
no, it's because this is the problem with every president. They
Yeah.
be too busy trying to erase what the other one
what the other one
already
did.
did.
Yeah.
The money gone.
Right.
Joe, it's gone.
Right.
We're trying to recover it.
So what
Get it
we
back in
gonna
blood.
do now?
You know what I'm saying? Keep shit flowing. You're inflating too much shit. Now you making it crime go up because niggas is getting like that because the rent too damn high.
Niggas is tired.
We is tired and we not about to work 57 hours to try to pay one bill. We not doing it, Joe.
Yeah, that's.
We got to
So
hold them
it's
accountable.
engulfing on problems.
I said we got to hold them accountable. Really.
Yeah.
But see, like, and this is my thing, though, and I don't know,
We gotta stick
but
to
I
a real plan.
spoke about this with Joe Biden. I don't see him in the public eye the way that I saw other presidents.
Give me my money
Because
back.
he don't give a fuck.
I don't
He
see
old
him,
and
like-
frail. It's too hot outside for him.
He like Darth Vader.
You feel? No, he's like the,
very-
he's like
He's
like the
Palpatine.
motherfucking
Palpatine.
vampire.
Oh no, he's
Yeah,
Palpatine. Yeah,
Palpatine,
He's
yeah,
the
Palpatine.
vampire on that with the lichens and shit. He the old vampire nigga.
Are you talking about for Underworld?
Yes.
Oh,
The
no,
old
he's
dude.
Palpatine, bro. Palpatine is a very Palpatine was the Sith Lord in Star Wars.
Sounds like he got a lot of bald spots.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
Or he what's that? Hey, what's that old prince that just died over there? He was
And where?
like 90-something years old.
Where?
Like, he
Where?
went over there.
Whoa.
Oh no,
I'm talking about.
No.
I
He
know what
di-
you're talking about. Yeah.
He died like a few months ago, but he was old as shit.
Yeah.
He was like motherfucking 99, and he was like, they had a picture of him. Oh my god! I thought if Dracula was real,
He was looking,
it was
huh?
him,
Whoa.
cause his eyes was dark, but he was like wrinkly as hell. I'm like, oh my god, he looks like a creep. Like he looked like he was a creepy shit.
But,
Like you know how them old popes be looking? Like when the pope, they be like, he's picking
They're gonna
somebody's
like like Scooby Doo, the Mummy.
I'm sorry.
we gotta hold them accountable because they get our vote way too easy.
Too easy, bro.
Like the Democratic Party, like just because I'm black and just because you're a Democrat, you can't get my vote. Like
you know,
you gotta work for it.
our kind is influenced by trendy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just cause they got Kamala, she ain't did
Harris,
shit.
yeah.
Never heard of the girl before the damn race.
I mean,
She ain't did that, and we did it, Joe. What did you do? We've
I like
been
your
asking.
suits.
We're trying to find out. This is to you.
you
What
know the
have
crazy
you
thing
done?
about Vice President Harris is that before she was elected,
Ooh,
That's what
Kamala
I
Harris.
said.
damn! I didn't even know that was the last name. But
yeah,
anyway,
but
She's Jamaican too.
yeah, she got that thing.
She got what?
you need to
Kamala.
go. You need to go talk to her then. What's she doing?
Yeah.
But no, where I was getting at was that before they were even elected to become president and vice president, a lot of people don't know what Kamala Harris did towards the black community,
She was a
as
judge,
well
right?
as
She was
well
what?
as the
She was a
Hispanics.
judge, right? She
A
was-
judge.
I thought she was a prosecutor.
sentenced a lot of
Prosecutor,
she
yeah.
sentenced a lot of people to bullshit crimes for a very long time. Just like how the Clintons, like a lot of people in the black homes they're missing their grandfathers because they're still doing time.
For a marijuana blunt back in
Yeah,
'87.
Literally.
30 years.
30 years for
He
a
got
joint.
eight for 30.
God damn, a 30 piece.
So, question: would y'all want Trump back in office?
No.
Listen, I
You
would
know
have
what?
rather been keep rolling with Trump because his plan would still be going in effect.
Yeah.
It's too, like I said, America will never find level ground because once one get in there, they be trying to undo what has already been done.
Because if you
Then
look
they-
at it, that'd be the blame. Like they'd be the blame.
Oh, I
people-
gotta fix
Some
George.
people blamed it on the Obamacare as well.
Fuck that, George W. Fucked us.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
did.
think
No,
George
he
Bush was
fucked
the
us.
one. Yeah.
He was the bad one, the real bad one that started the whole domino effect. His ass fucked us up. We wasn't too bad off before then, but
Yeah.
he goddamn did it.
But Joe got to do something. He got to do something. You know what I'm saying?
He did do
Forgive
something. He
them
won.
student
He won.
loans.
He won. It's over.
I'm just
He did
saying.
his job.
Give me my money back.
I mean, shit. Like, what we got?
Give me my
When is the
time.
Say
presidential
what you
debate?
want. Listen, we
Is
can
it
agree
next?
to
Is
this.
it 24 or?
20,
Whenever the World Cup is,
right?
whenever this how I remember it. Whenever the World
It's
Cup
24,
is
right?
a new vote.
Okay.
It's been 4
So-
years,
I think it's coming
When
up.
was the last World
so
Cup?
it'll be 23.
23? Okay.
It'll be
I have to look it
because
up. I
when did he
remember.
get?
Fact checkers. Come back to us, man. We about to move on, man. You know, we got these non-funny female comedians out here trying to throw shade on DL Hughley.
He's on the down low. It's like I'm
Says
playing.
on Dollar. So this is trending. Monique, we know she's not a trending type of comedian, but for some weird reason, she got on the stage and went ham on DL Hughley. So for you guys that don't know,
She just seems so angry now.
yeah, she's just so
Come
angry.
on.
I'm sorry.
She's
Come
been going
on.
at Oprah.
Since she lost that weight, she been acting real different.
Yeah, but see, like here recently, like in the last couple of years, she's gone after Oprah, Steve Harvey. She called Steve Harvey a coon.
She sounds like an angry black woman online.
So what it was
Say she don't.
DL did the same thing. He did a segment on her and talked about her as well.
Okay, but he
he's a
addressed it.
Yeah,
It's a
But I
difference
mean-
between going out your way to talk about somebody else. If you really got connection with those people, you should be able to come to them. Number one. Number one. They done. Her and DL probably done did some tours together. Guaranteed. Why? If you had a problem with him, why you ain't just hit him up on the? I think she wants a reaction like that.
She
because-
didn't want any problems.
But see,
though.
that's
No,
But see, this
but
is the
I'm
thing.
talking about her in general. When she goes viral or anybody see her, she is going off, sounding like she ain't been right since Precious. I think she's stuck in the road. Like, come on, bro. Like, I love her to death. I'm happy, lost a little weight, looking good, looking young. But girl, you sound like an angry black woman every time I get online and see you.
And
She's
so-
yelling at somebody.
and so what had happened was she was on stage. I think she had about 20 minutes to give off her material, and she spent 20 minutes trying to dog DL Hughley.
They ain't paid for that.
What's so crazy is that
I think it's a double standard.
She came out and she said she thinks that he's on the DL.
It was a joke.
But see, this is the thing though. The crazy thing of what she said,
She made
said
him
this
a topic.
She said this about his wife. She said that that she's sucking a coward's dick.
How is she now? She's insulting another black woman.
And then it's also like you look at it as a joke, but if you look at like how
Why she
black
call him a
women,
coward dick?
black women
Exactly.
be sitting here hitting dudes at them low points,
Like,
and then they
fir-
try to mask it with, oh, it was a joke. It was
No, fuck
was
all of that,
like-
bro.
Us women, we take punches about us being boisterous, us being
Could you explain boisterous?
Yes.
Well,
I've never heard of that.
Never.
word.
Yeah. Let me hear. it.
Webster me, please.
okay. So like she's loud. You know,
Okay.
Monique is known to be a loud woman,
She's up.
But-
Her whole career, she's been like, "Woo, we love it."
but she was okay.
She's so angry now.
So why is she angry?
I don't know
Why do you think she's angry?
why.
Well,
I don't think she's angry.
what
Okay.
Monique was saying was that she feels like she was getting she's been blackballed from the comedian
Blackballing
standpoint,
herself.
as well as the black comedian standpoint, and as well as being a black female person within entertainment.
She
Well,
blackballed herself.
I think initially it was simply about if she was going to be the headliner, correct? So since I guess it wasn't that she
spent her time to talk about Dale Hughley because in hindsight, the contract, which was her man's who did the contract, it never stated that she was a headliner.
And my thing is this: why are you mad? Why do you have to pull me down because you're not the headliner? Because the show's not all about you, and your name's not in big lights, so you feel some type of way.
But I think it's
you giving her too many butts.
It's to me. I think because DL is having an issue. For one, I feel like a lot of men are not able to take what us women take on a day-to-day basis.
And what?
Being called fat. Being called loud,
Nobody calls her that.
What?
We walk around. We walk around with it. We walk around with a penis. Y'all walk around with a vagina. We can't take what y'all take. Y'all can't take what we take. It's just like that.
But listen, let's be real. Every time you see Monique, she's yelling or going off about something. You never see her about no positive.
Yeah.
And I'm talking
her
about.
Instagram
I'm not
is
saying
real positive.
Okay, but
That's
I'm not
easy.
saying
Snap.
exactly. I'm not saying
Caution.
she's not positive, but I'm saying when you see her in
What's
the
her
spotlight,
headliners? What's her headliners?
when you see her in the spotlight, it's negative.
Yep.
She sounds like an angry black woman online.
Because we gave her praise when she lost weight.
Good.
She
I still
lost
give
weight.
praise.
You know, she's done her workouts and stuff. That was
So
cool.
she can't make no
And she give
jokes
me
about
fake
another.
vibes.
It
I
wasn't
done
a
seen her
joke.
talk about other women. She give me fake vibes sometimes.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
Because she be like, then she be like, such and such, such.
Why is that not a joke?
But see, this is the thing though.
She's not. That ain't funny.
I think
It's not funny.
So if so basically what you're saying
She's not
is,
funny no more.
Come on.
But see,
now.
that's the thing
Burnt
though.
out.
That's the thing
Come
though.
on now.
Look, if you look at Monique's old material, she has been the same type of comedian from her whole career. But what happens is that comedians, they have to grow. They can't stay the same. If you look at Eddie Murphy, if Eddie Murphy was doing the same stuff that he did on Delirious and Raw, he would be out of the picture.
What? They'd have murdered
If
him.
Kevin
All
Hart
that gay
was doing
talking
the
and all
same,
that.
yeah,
He'd
if
be
Kevin
done.
Hart was the same that he was when he first hit the scene, he'd be out of the picture. The only one that stayed the same, Dave Chappelle. But Dave Chappelle is
As an audience, he has his own crowd.
That's it.
And this is what I tell people: don't call somebody fake for adapting and getting better. It's too much of that. Man, you're not real. No, I just got better. I'm not doing the same thing.
Yeah, because I mean, since the beginning, she was talking about dudes having little dicks, fat men, like, but
fuck these skinny bitches.
But see, and this is another thing.
She's skinny. She's skinny now.
I'm just saying.
Now what?
But see, Monique, and this is just like even in today's society, men can't like voice, oh, you're fat, oh, you're too skinny. We can't say that. We don't have a platform where we really can, or it's going to come back as
She knew,
shaming.
but like this is what I be talking about. She talk all that. She uses her material. She probably done called herself fat before.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
She did back in the day.
So when somebody calls you fat, now they're shaming you. You called yourself fat. Now I'm not. I call you fat. Now I am weak son of a bitch.
Yep.
But you use material to call yourself fat. So why are you mad at somebody referring to you of that nature if you refer to yourself like that? That's the understanding I don't get when girls be like, oh, that's a bad bitch. But if somebody call you out of the wrong term, a bad bitch, you got a problem.
Now you as a black woman, well, let me just say you as a woman. I don't want to really define you by your skin color. But how do you feel about her approach, and what do you think that she should have done differently?
Okay.
If you think she should have done something differently.
I feel like what she said to me was not combative. It was not malicious. It didn't even come from a negative way. I'm a comedian. I am simply just telling jokes. So if I simply say, because DL has the initials of DL. Okay, so DL, this nigga on the down low. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke.
But why make him the? If
why
I
be
pay
so
for a show? Why are you making him the topic?
Why not?
And they've already been going through a beef.
Chris Rock
And
did it to Jada Pinkett, and nobody didn't say
He
nothing.
didn't dedicate a whole show to her. In that segment,
She was in the front audience. He sat
Exactly.
here and just said a little something. It was supposed to go more. It was supposed to go.
She didn't like it.
Okay.
Well, no,
not
she
even
actually
did-
came out on the red table and
Yeah.
said that she did not have a problem with what
And-
Chris said.
Oh,
and that's
okay.
what had Will looking like a damn fool. That
And
statement right
and she
there,
said
I'd have
she
smacked
doesn't-
her too right then there for saying that
And
weak
she
ass
said
shit.
that she doesn't need. I think she said she doesn't need a man or she doesn't need someone protecting her.
Yeah, like what? Yeah, that's y'all's queen though.
Yeah, that's your queen.
That's your queen.
I don't see.
Jada needs smack.
I don't think
It's a
she.
smackdown.
Smack.
I don't think Monique. Her intentions were to hurt his feelings. It
Okay.
was simply to just tell jokes.
Did the crowd feed off of it?
It didn't.
No, because
crowd
they
was
didn't pay to hear that shit.
Like mice.
They didn't pay to hear that shit. If
Y'all
I was at the show and I would have said something. Like,
Why is you talking about him like
'Cause
that?
not
See-
even why you talking about him. That shit is weak.
And one thing, especially about black comics, their material, they study their material, but then they also pick and choose people in the audience.
Ooh, and then they pick and choose when they want to be, oh, why are we talking about one another? Why are we doing this to each other? But then do it.
Yep.
Shut up, bruh. You can't. That's that. She's a hypocrite. Number one, like she's a big hypocrite. I'm not.
So do y'all think she should apologize?
No, she don't got
Apology-
it. She already did it,
But see, and that's the thing, like with women, right?
and it was church mouse.
Women, a lot of women think an apology is going to fix and clean a slate. Once you done already said it, because a woman scoring is a lot different. Like what you say, you like, damn, like you don't even think about it as hurtful, because it's just like once you say it, I got it all for me. I got it all for me.
It's just with her, she preaches the positivity shit and does something totally different.
But she's a comedian. All comedians.
So let me
do that,
ask
though.
you this though.
That wasn't
So
funny.
since she was a comedian,
As
was Chris Rock what he said? Was it a problem that he made the G.I. Jane joke?
Yes.
Or was it? But why was it? Was it a problem because G.I. Jane didn't have alopecia? So was it a problem that he said something towards a person that had alopecia?
Didn't he know that she had alopecia?
I don't know. We don't know. If he come out and say, if he finally break his silence,
Jada got alopecia.
yeah, they finally came out and said it.
Okay, all right. Now
No, he
that's
didn't
probably
know.
why.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
he didn't
saying. He
know.
studies the material.
So therefore, him not knowing or knowledgeable of her condition, and he made a joke. That's probably why Will reacted the way he did, because Will knows. And the fact that it wasn't that it was a transition segment, quick little joke. She didn't like, oh, I got something for Jada's ass tonight.
Yeah.
I guarantee he probably made that up through the process, like seeing her boss get on head ass in the front, like, and thinking, just think, if you got the mindset, we all cool in this motherfucker, and I joke about everybody.
So do you feel like her and DL have a friendship?
I don't think they ever had.
I think I
one.
know it don't matter. She got that motherfucker's number,
Yep.
and if she felt some way, she could have hit him up, DM'd him. But she likes to have. It's just like everybody.
They were in the same building. She could.
Yeah, literally.
Could went to the
Meet
green
me
room.
outside.
Not only that, you can DM me, just like you posted the video. You could have came at him correct before you made the video. It'd be different if you took these steps and then you did that.
Yeah.
And you showing like how he acting and shit.
How do you?
But if you don't approach me, and then she's a super aggressive female, I can tell.
Yeah.
She want to come to niggas like she a man. So you feel me? If you're gonna address me,
She
if
call
you
her
want to
husband
be
daddy.
aggressive,
I don't plan.
if you want to be aggressive and come at me correct, hit me up. You got my number.
The,
She wants a crowd.
the only thing I could say about Monique, right? Let's say you're a barber. Let's say for like 20 years you're a barber, right? 19 years, no one valued you. Like your value is here, but this is where they see you. And that 20th year, you get that platform that you always wanted. Like, how are you going to approach that? Like, are you going to be like Monique, or are you going to be humble about it?
I think but see, this is the thing.
I'm about to say she been had a platform.
If I reach the platform that I wanted, right?
Yeah.
I'm only gonna congratulate myself with, applauding the journey. You know what I mean? Like, cause even a comedian, like you got to think about it. Like, they do like karaoke night, stuff like that, just to start off. Then they start getting small gigs to bigger gigs to like Kevin Hart, for instance. Kevin Hart he's in arenas. He's in football stadiums and stuff like that. That's not where he started.
But just like you said, in elevation, you ain't doing certain shit when certain people paying you, period. You can say all this, I say whatever I want. Yeah, to a degree.
Cause see, like, let's put it like this.
If I tell you to calm that shit down, you better calm it down.
Will Smith, back to Will Smith. Will Smith didn't face the ultimate consequence because of his status, and it's Will Smith.
And he's
if it was the dude, like for instance, the dude of Dave Chappelle, when he ran up on the stage,
His shit.
if he was a common person, like his Dave Chappelle could have sued him, he could have sat here and made him do prison time, boom, boom.
He already did
Fear for my life.
Gave him a chicken wing.
But no, they said that happened because of how he was handcuffed on the stretcher or whatever.
He was doing too much.
But
and
the picture
broke his
was
ass
the
up.
picture is a classic moment. But that's all I'm saying. It's just like, due to your status, you can get away with certain things. Monique's situation, like Monique and DL Hughley, they're not like they're well known. Don't get me wrong, but they're not people we like go research and go look up and like they're not those people
legends.
anymore.
They have a crowd, and their crowd goes to their shows.
Absolutely, because when we look at black comedians, we're talking about Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, rest his soul, Bernie Mac. Like we're not.
Because I can't say that because DL Hughley is hella funny and he's a king of comedy, and Monique is a queen of comedy.
Is she really the queen of comedy?
Yes,
she's one of them.
Girls.
Yo,
I think her
one
name
of.
is.
She's one of them.
She's one of them.
Samore.
She is.
Samore's way funnier.
But Samore's is more raunchy.
Yeah, she's definitely.
Everybody has their own way of jokes and how they deliver.
And
That's
Monique
why.
talk shit.
Okay, but I'm saying this.
Let her do it.
Yeah, she can do it, but her crowd didn't even want to hear that shit. They paid for a show.
And you know,
not for her to talk down about another black person.
I wonder if people really went to come see Monique, or if was she just a part of like just the whole.
Would you go if Monique was?
No.
I would go if she's a group of somebody. She's not like that no more. Why are you so shocked?
Cause I like
It's like I know you like her, baby, but goddamn, she's not no headliner.
And this is the thing about Monique. When somebody said, "Oh, what you know about Monique?" Precious and the Parkers.
That's it.
That's it.
That's her highlight.
Yep.
She was one who could play that game.
Okay, whoopty whoop.
I didn't see
we
that.
know her for
heard about
the
that
Parkers
day in my life.
and the goddamn.
That was born in the
Precious.
94.
That's just like Jada
Precious
Pickett.
was her best film.
Jada Pickett. A lot of people know Jada from Set It Off.
I don't know. Jada pretty legendary in the movie game, bro.
I don't know about all that. I have a hot take on that.
Yeah,
Jada's
Jason's lyric. She was great in Jason's
I'm about to
lyric.
say Jada got some
she-
good films out now. I'm
Jada
not gonna
is
knock
that.
it.
I don't even know one of them.
I think people were
Man,
picking
you
on
need to
Monique
watch more
just
black
simply
films.
because
I
she's
can
Monique
see.
and what she's been known
I seen
for.
her in Gotham. She was
Controversy.
Oh, in Gotham
She was
too,
fine in
yeah.
Gotham.
Yeah, she was fine. I mean,
Jada,
I just don't think she's
that.
like a top tier.
She's not an A-list. She's not an A-list actor. Let's put it like
I
that.
don't think. Tom Cruise is a top tier
acting
actor.
skills wise, but she got some good films under her belt now. We're not gonna play with her like
Right.
that.
I mean, I don't know her. I would have to look
But
it up.
yes, look up her body of work.
Halle Berry or Jada Pickett.
They got the same
Halle
career.
Berry, because she from Cleveland.
Whatever. They about the same level as me on the acting level.
Gothica.
No.
Acting?
Catwoman? Come on.
Acting?
Catwoman was legendary for Halle Berry.
Okay.
She didn't really have to do much.
Even Babs.
That's what I'm saying.
Even Babs.
Playing
You
with
didn't even
cats.
know she was on Babs until you realized, like,
I
damn,
did
that's
know
Halle
she
Berry.
was. She barely could act in that motherfucker.
She didn't have to do much.
Bro, Halle was a good body, and she was fair toned skin.
Like Swordfish, for instance. Swordfish, she was bad as hell, but she didn't have to do much.
She didn't have to do. That's what I'm saying. And like I said, you got to think. She was dating white people back then, and all them rockers and all that shit. Like
She dated Eric Benet for years.
And he's not really black.
You don't think Eric Benet really black?
No.
She was in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Bro,
She was
Jada got
Storm.
You better stop playing with her
She
like
was
that.
hot.
I never mind. My
She
bad.
was
got some
she
shit.
was
She
that
was
hating
hot.
ass dude's girl, wasn't it? Wasn't it the hating ass dude's girl?
In The Matrix.
Yeah.
Oh, I said she was
a hating ass
Storm.
dude's
What am I
girl.
talking about?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Man, let's I'm not sure if you all are Star Wars fans, but me, I am. Disney Plus recently dropped the Obi Wan Kenobi series.
On Disney Plus.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
sure.
watch it because
Fire.
Disney Plus series are all
They're putting out bangers.
they're
Yes,
like-
putting
they
out
are.
bangers and they're helping you understand some other movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're filling in the gaps.
Especially the
of,
Marvel. If you watch all the series, if you never watched Marvel or been in the comics, that shit will gel that shit
All together.
perfectly together for you.
So one thing with Obi Wan Kenobi, Steph, give us a rundown on the Obi Wan
I
Kenobi
fuck
series.
with Obi Wan though.
Like, where is it in place
Oh.
of the Star Wars universe?
Obi Wan Kenobi. It's right after what's the one with like Anakin and stuff like that?
Well, Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
the one with
number
Anakin,
3.
right?
Yeah.
That was okay. So yeah, it's like right 10 years after that.
Okay.
So it's in between that and the movie Rogue One. It's also on Disney Plus. So it's
Okay.
like in between that point.
Okay.
Do they put it? Don't they put it in like order?
They have it in order on Disney
Yeah.
Plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hit play to play it all.
So it's like it
synchronized
shows
with-
like if you know the story behind like Luke and Leia,
Mhm.
like when we first saw them, they were like adults.
It's crazy though.
But who is
a lot of-
Obi Kid? Who?
Obi Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan
Who
Kenobi,
is he?
the actor.
Oh man.
He's an actor.
He's
Like,
like
what do you mean? Like, who's the actor?
I think she's
or-
asking about the character.
Oh, the character.
Like-
Yeah.
he-
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
that's
Obi-Wan,
like-
he's
I-
the-
that's
Can I
like-
start it? Can I start it?
What?
So back in my day,
Oh my gosh.
goes all the way to Star Wars #1. And this is when Obi-Wan was the Padawan of I forgot Liam Nelson's character.
Qui-Gon.
Yeah, it was Qui-Gon something.
Yeah.
So they're facing Darth Maul. Obi-Wan, his
Obi-Wan. Qui-Gon.
mentor, his what's it called? His master. Yeah, his
Master,
master. His master is killed by Darth Maul, and Obi-Wan is able to defeat Darth Maul with him being an apprentice. So that was like a big leap for a Padawan to be able to do that. Now the thing is that due to whatever Liam Nelson's character being killed off, he happened to get turned into a master sooner than he was supposed to. Then
Yeah.
he was able to get
And
Anakin Skywalker as a kid, right?
And to give context, there's like 3 movies in each like set, basically.
But
So-
people don't know the first 3 movies.
The first-
actually the last 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the last 3 were the most recent ones.
Because
Yeah,
it was
but
four,
those in
it was
Chronicle-
4, 5,
In Chronicle,
6.
those were the
Yeah,
those
if
were
you
the
put it
second-
in order, the first movies that they made were
Those were-
truly like the
those
last
would be
of
like
series.
the middle ones. Like
Yeah.
the first 3 would be in the middle. The second 3 would be first, and then the most recent one would be after the first.
Because I think Star Wars is the only movie series that worked backwards.
Yeah. So like they had the first 3. Yeah, that's
You
what
know,
I'm
you got
saying. It's hard. It's
Star
hard
Wars,
to
Star
Yeah,
keep
you
up.
gotta literally
We
watch
out
the
there.
old ass ones first.
Like if you want to watch it in timeline order,
Yeah.
you watch the ones
new
that
ones
came out in
Now,
Well, you watch the ones that came out in 2000,
Mm-hmm.
then you go to watch the ones that came out in the 80s, then you watch the ones that came out.
The
like,
CGI
this
was
year.
terrible
Yeah.
back
That
then.
sound like homework.
but I felt like I always felt like come on, it's time for y'all to redo that, and with all this technology we got today,
Get a remaster version.
it's
of-
time to
of
get
4
the
through 6.
remastered.
They don't do that. They're keeping that the same like puppets and whatnot. Like that's what they do.
Yep. And so the crazy thing,
That should be
like,
so beastie now. Though.
this is, I don't know if this is the reason why it was trending, but there's an actor, by the name of Moses Ingram. She plays Reva, who's the third sister of the Inquisitors,
yeah.
right? So what they were saying, they basically tried to say like she was like damaged goods, like she should have not been a part of the cast, and they casted a black woman.
See, here's
On
the
the-
But they
thing.
didn't they have Samuel?
yeah, and
I know that.
Yeah, they did, but they ain't have a problem with him though. I don't know.
It's because she's a woman. So
But-
we're gonna go back to
But
Monique.
hold on. Before you get on that,
Okay.
they did the same thing with John Boyega,
Yeah.
the first black Clone War. Well, he wasn't really the first black one. First live action black one.
Yeah.
They had a problem with him because he was black.
Yep.
Even on like the Chinese release for the movie, they didn't even have him on the cover.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
they took him out the cover and everything.
But she was receiving threats.
Yeah, she was receiving death threats. They were calling her like
Come on now.
diversity hire, the N word, all that. Like it was
It's
crazy.
because she's a woman.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, a woman, black, but
We are the most. I feel like we're like becoming endangered.
like you
Stop.
think
What?
you think you're the dinosaurs?
I think
What,
we're the
women?
dinosaurs.
Women?
Y'all are trying to kill us off.
No, stop it.
Oh my
First
god.
of
We're
all,
becoming
first of all,
extinct
no, y'all
because
not. Y'all
she-
really are growing to get a voice. That's why y'all got a lot to say.
So why can't Monique say DL is DL and it's a joke? And he got cowardly
That's
dick.
just your girl. You speaking from a fan point. Like her content.
She had a Parker shirt back
her
in the day,
content
bro.
is trash.
Don't hate. I don't like the Parker shirt.
She know
because
the
she's-
theme song. What's the
Only
theme
reason
song?
I call it trash is because she's a huge hypocrite. Like she don't stand on shit she say.
She not 10 toes.
She not. She want to be so bad. She remind me of what's that dude's name? Charleston White.
She gonna go on DL.
Because Charleston White
show,
keep
watch.
it real, but he
Radio
don't
show.
be standing on some of that gangster shit he be talking about. That's
Yeah.
why people look. But he'll tell on your ass. He don't give a fuck. He stand on that. You feel me? I believe him when he say that. With her, it'd be like, oh, power this, power that. We got to do this for one another. But then you do that. You're not standing on what you said. You supposed to bite the bullet. If we being technical.
She bit that bullet.
And it didn't
Then she shot
count.
another one. Pow, pow.
And she shooting blanks because nobody laughed at none of that shit.
But she still got paid.
And that was her last show. So look, now her talking bad, knowing that's her content, nobody's gonna book her.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants that shit.
'Cause it
Stay
ain't-
at home.
And the thing is that
Fucking up her money.
she spent 20 minutes of something that didn't work in her favor.
And then on top of that, the content, man, like nobody wants to hear the angry talk no more, man. Like what motherfuckers is getting laughs off Instagram, and she's trying to keep up with Instagram, and I think it shows.
Yeah, because she be dancing.
Yes, but you used to call yourself a fat bitch. Now, if another girl call another girl fat, let's bring each other up. Now you being
Let's
hypocritical.
uplift one another.
Yeah, now you being a hypocrite. You made your whole bag off talking shit, and it's not working for you no more.